in Serie A in the season ahead, and tonight seeking a second victory in this tournament as a start. All across the world, the 13 7-times champions, having displaced Porto to win the Primera Liga and Bенfika in the International Champions Cup of 2019. And but it is the champions of Portugal.
Ricardo Sotil. Number 15, Alexa Terz.
And Nikola Milenkovic given starting roles. Only one change, however, after a 3-bay over in California in the first International Champions Cup match. Rafa Silva came on for Kau and scored in New Jersey. It's a hugely ambitious move, of course, but new owners, Montella back in charge from Fiorentina.
Chivas de Guadalajara, and played pretty well, I have to say, the son of Simeone. When you go abroad and you play in these tournaments and they get opportunities, that's when I saw a lot of the young Real Madrid stars.
Here's one of the newest of the new, the right back tonight. And first glance at Nuno Tavares, little holes to exploit, and here's the young right back Nuno Tavares. As for Montella, and Benfica beginning to threaten here. Yeah. The Thomas with the cross! Oh yes, worked beautifully to Seferovic, and he did the rest.
Oh, it's a wonderful piece of poaching, Paul. You watch his movement from back to front, he gets in front of the defender. Had a good season last year. Seferovic, 23 goals in 27 games. I'm disappointed here. You can see he's just lurking on the shoulder of the defender, and he nips it in front. And you know, he's gone to sleep for me.
Ranieri it was.
Yeah, Ranieri. Luca Ranieri is gone to sleep, and he just poaches in front of him.
Tried to.
Successful season for them both and for the club. Goals win you games.
A lot more height on that one, back in from Pizzi, too much so actually. By Saponara. Benassi cut in field, Saponara from a long way. When he arrived, Jerry, just before the second leg of the Coppa Italia semi-final against Atalanta, which was their a nice little show of disguise by Castrovilli, and more promises. A good for himself, only 22 incidentally.
Yeah, both of them are 22, the two centre halves. They're young central defenders, but you know,
Gabriel worked nicely to the left side. Well, dragged across the face, a goal by Raul de Tomas.
Excellent play. Really flowed.
Benfica just looking that bit more sharp and confident. They've been the best of the bunch so far. Now let's see what Sotil can do with this one. Back from his loan spell at Pescara. That wasn't a bad ball in. Bit more like it there.
Yeah, it's flowing, and he didn't want to take a touch. He wanted to head it in here.
Sotil. Terzic. Nice idea, but again it's... Thomas waiting for... Oh, steers it. It's a fabulous fingertip stop by Terracciano. But what an effort from Raul de Tomas.
Well, I think Terzic was too tight on the two centre.
So far, Terzic, Florentino Luis, and Nuno Tavares working again.
That's a horrendous end of the season.
8 defeats. They drew all the others.
Yep. He hasn't been busy at the moment. Let's see.
Scurried across his line. May have got the slightest of touches on it.
I disagree with what's going on here in football with goalkeepers. He's going to save this with...
All deemed not to be good enough.
Well, they'd settle for 4th this year, wouldn't they? Big time.
Oh! And they level, with a little help perhaps on the way. Zobin couldn't get to it, and the celebration from Vlahovic.
Well, Paul, I told you before the game, I like this boy. He's got a great left foot, and he has an eye for goal. And I couldn't see him doing anything there, but he was neat and tidy. He spun very quickly when the ball's knocked into his feet here. Have a look. There, just...
Out to Nuno Tavares. Benfica stung by that, and Nuno Tavares trying to keep right for Nuno Tavares. Wasn't a bad one in. And Raul de Tomas applauds it. Shaved his eyebrows a bit with that one.
They've got themselves back. They could have been 2-0 down. The wonderful goalkeeping there. They could have been 2-0 down. That's a good ball. Not Sylvie just accelerates away from everyone.
Jerry, player transformed by Bruno Lage. Amazing return by Vlahovic, and he wanted to give it to him, but Fiorentina still have the ball. Here's Benassi. He can shoot from these positions, and that is...
Most players have a competitive nature. That's another good run.
It's to Thomas again. Changed his angle a couple of times. Fiorentina cannot believe that the flag did not go up.
Well, they're asking for it, and he was surprised.
Sotil, Venuti to the byline. Oh, he's produced a lovely cross and very
great ball.
Bruno Tavares creeping in there behind the play, and now they're going to attempt to do it with 2 men up there this season. Here come Fiorentina with Vlahovic. A little bit of sting in that one. Robin smothered it well.
I'm watching them. The
thing is, the way the rules are now shaped, it's the job of the striker to keep going, isn't it?
Yeah, until the whistle blows. Oh, that's a shame break.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Super from him. Tavares back to him. Here comes de Tomas. And more for the goalkeeper to do, and he did it. He was in. So all to play for here. Here's Chiesa, took it in nicely. I got Vlahovic going, and he's hit the post, and it's a tap-in. Oh, he's missed it. What a miss. He could have stopped it and taken the laces out of it. Benassi.
Well, they're playing much better, I have to say. They're looking really good.
Biraghi.
Not as much joy as they did in the first half.
Grimaldo creeps forward from left back. Biraghi tries again. That was an important little... Rafa rolls it in and gets it back. Brilliant.
Oh.
So close, Rafa. Saponara. Vlahovic was free. He couldn't go for it, but Chiesa certainly could. And what an important block in the end from Ruben Dias.
Well, that was so interesting because the early pass should have...
We'll confirm that for you. In from Nuno Tavares. Just a bit too close to each other then, Rafa. Comfortable for Venuti. And we got Chiesa and Saponara just offside. Seferovic made a little move. That was good from Ranieri, but not clear very far. De Tomas.
Because, you know, it has hurt, and it happened to Real Madrid.
Caught by Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva. Twisting and turning, wriggling free. Vlahovic. Here's Chiesa again, and he's caught again.
As a fullback.
Should play the advantage if he can, the referee, and I think he tried his very best there.
He did, and he's got to book him for that. The referee's absolutely spot.
And he couldn't weave away from there. Grimaldi's given chase, did well.
Oh,
big and strong. 21-year-old from Poland, did well. Oh, what a beautiful strike. It was fizzing along, always going wide. The taste for the forward areas these days. He linked up beautifully then with Seferovic, who did his best to keep it alive.
There's not an awful lot between them. It's an interesting ball to Chiesa, and well intercepted.
Fesha, almost veteran now. The Serb, he's coming on.
Hold behind, that would be very exciting.
Here's the new frontman for Benfica, and he's set.
Well, we loved in the first hour of the game.
This is a bit brighter from Benfica at the finish here, and the chance comes now for them to win it, and they may well have won it. It's smashed into the net by Kau for Benfica.
Well, sloppy defending for Fiorentina. Not surprised so many substitutions. The fullback Dabo is sucked in to the middle towards a penalty spot. and Baez is totally on mark. Takes a good first touch. Doesn't he hammer it though? On the half volley, hammers it into the roof of the net, and that looks like it's going to be a win.
Rafa Silva. Roger Thomas missed it out actually. That time it was Baez. Biragi still alive here, and it's